Hello everyone, it's Chelsea and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a New Orleans classic, red beans and rice. So this is a favorite and something that a lot of New Orleanians make on Mondays because that was quote unquote wash day. The thing about red beans and rice, the longer you cook them, the better they are. So let's look at what you'll need to make this classic dish. First of all, you're going to need some red beans. I use the Camellia Red Kidney Beans. This is actually a New Orleans product. This is a 4-pound bag. You don't need that much. You just need 1 pound. So I just took a fourth out and I'll show you what I did with that in just a second. You'll need the Trinity, which is onions, celery, and bell peppers. I'm not going to use all of this for this recipe. I'm doing some more cooking today, so I just did a lot of prep. You'll need salt and pepper, of course, for seasonings. I've got my favorite Paul Prudhomme vegetable magic and also some pork and veal magic, a couple of bay leaves, some chopped Chiesi ham, and that is a secret ingredient, and I'm going to show you how we're going to use that. You'll need some butter. I've actually got some Tasso here. Tasso is a smoked pork product from Louisiana, and it's highly seasoned. Again, I'm not going to use all of this in this recipe, but it is going to add a dimension of flavor. And then finally, you're going to need some sort of smoked sausage. So we've got that in the back. Your beans require a little bit of prep. So last night, I sorted through them. Camellia is really a good brand because you rarely find any stones or bad beans in them, but you do need to wash them and then cover them with water and let them sit overnight. So this is what they look like after they've started kind of sprouting and they've been drained. All right, so our next step is we're going to brown the sausage. And I've just sprayed my skillet with a little bit of avocado oil and we'll get that started. It takes about 5 minutes to cook this sausage. All right, our first step is we're going to put our sausage in a preheated cast iron skillet. So, like I said, I put just a little bit of avocado spray on here. And oh, that sausage is just sizzling. So you'll stay with this for about 5 minutes, letting it cook and brown. And then we're going to do the same thing with a little bit of that Tasso. One of the important steps for making an authentic New Orleans flavorful dish is to season. And so I season in steps. So I've already put this sausage in, so I'm going to use Paul Prudhomme's pork and veal seasoning and be generous. The good thing about this seasoning, it's not overly hot, it's just flavorful. Okay. All right, same thing with the Tasso. I'm just going to grab a handful tablespoonful of this. It's got a lot of seasoning, so you don't need a whole lot of it. And just a little bit of pauperdome on this because it's already pre-seasoned. It's actually his Tasso, so I know it's well seasoned. So basically with this, it's a smoked meat. I'm just going to kind of heat it up. Heat tends to bring out more flavor. All right, so we've cooked the sausage and warmed up the Tasso, and now I'm going to put like a third a stick of butter in the skillet, let that melt down. And then we're going to start the Trinities. But I'm going to show you a trick to getting more flavor out of this. So we'll let that butter melt down. And with the Trinity, the ratio is 2 to 1 with your onions. So you want twice as much onion as bell pepper and celery. And y'all know I'm a big fan of YouTube, and I've been watching some Paul Prudhomme videos and actually learned this trick, which I'm going to show you. So that butter is just about ready. And y'all use real butter, not margarine. Makes a difference. Okay, so big old handful of onions in there. And so I'm going to coat the onions with butter. And actually I'm going to add one more handful. Now, here's the trick. Remember that Chiesi ham that I talked about? We're going to cook that with these onions. And I mean, the ham's cooked already, of course, so we're just basically warming it up. My onions, though, I want them to start clearing, and I'm going to add Paul Prudhomme's Vegetable Magic. So we're going to let that cook down for a few minutes, and then we'll add some more veggies. All right, you can see this is cooking down nicely, and the ham is actually bringing out some of the sweetness of the onions. So that's why it's one of those secret weapons in your kitchen. And again, I use Chiesi ham that's out of New Orleans, but you can basically use any old-fashioned type ham. But if you can get Chiesi's, sorry, do it. All right, I'm going to add a handful of bell pepper. Well, let's do 2. And celery. I am definitely a hands-on cook, so don't worry, I wash my hands about 50 times while I'm cooking something. So let me stir that around, and I'm going to add some more vegetable magic. And you may be thinking, wow, that's a lot of seasoning. But when you're doing it in stages like this, it marries with the vegetables and is absorbed into the veggies, and that's what you want. So we'll cook this down for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to actually add more onions, more bell pepper, more celery, just because it'll have a different taste to it, adding it later in the game. So stay tuned for that. Okay, as you can see, we're getting a little bit of browning on the onions, and that's what you're looking for. And now we're going to add another round of vegetables. I'm going to throw in about a teaspoon of garlic and stir that around. You really want to stay with that because garlic does tend to burn quickly. But adding these cold onions in will lower the temp, so you'll be in good shape. Just doing a little bit more of bell peppers, celery, and you got it, some more seasoning. So here we go. I'm going to add a little bit of kosher salt right now. And I'm just going to cook this a minute or two just to kind of tenderize these vegetables, but realize that that pot of red beans is going to be simmering overnight, so everything is going to soften up. All right, so we got our pot of red beans. I haven't added any liquid to it yet because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So we're going to take our softened veggies, pour them in. And also all of our meat. And you really do need like a Magnolite pot or a cast iron pot to cook this sort of thing in. This Magnolite pot, geez, I've been cooking in it for 40 years. So we've got that in. I'm going to add a little bit more salt, pepper, two bay leaves, drop those in. And I'm just kind of have to get in here, and I'm just going to stir it around just a little bit. Just to kind of mix it in, get all the flavor, coat the beans. All right, and then we're going to add in the water. So you're going to need at least 8 cups of water to start. I just got to see if this fills up my pot. And it did. But don't worry, this is going to cook down a lot, and you'll be adding water throughout the process. So now I'm going to put this on, bring it to a boil. Put the lid on and let it simmer for hours and hours and hours. In fact, like I told you earlier, we're going to go overnight with this one. So I'll be adding water throughout the evening, and it should be wonderful and ready to go tomorrow. All right, here's an update on the red beans. They've been cooking for about 6 hours now, and I did add 2 cups of water, or you could add chicken stock, whatever you prefer. But these are looking beautiful, and I'm going to put them on simmer tonight, and I'll be checking on them periodically. But they should be ready for us to enjoy tomorrow. All right, our red beans and rice have been cooking overnight, and they are done. You're going to want to serve your red beans over a plate of freshly cooked white rice, long grain white rice, and it'll look like this. Serve it with some crusty bread or crackers and a side salad, and you've got a complete meal. So leave me some comments below how you like this recipe. Give it a try. It does take some time because you want it to just simmer overnight. But it's a great one. It's a staple in our home, and I want you to give it a try. So give us a thumbs up for this video, and please subscribe.